Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC and today I'm going to walk you through this 2025 Winnebago Revel. We just got a couple more of these in stock that recently came in, so I thought I'd walk you through it. It's perfect time of year, starting to cool down a little bit. Here in Colorado, the mountains are looking better and better. If you want to get away, get a nice fresh evening, it's perfect time to do it. No better way to do that than in a Revel. This is a 2025, so it is on the upgraded chassis, the new chassis. So you're going to have a 2-liter engine. You're going to have 208 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque. We have our upgraded aluminum wheels here. These are going to be your Winnebago wheels. These are custom now. They have the Revel logo on there. Still the KO2 tires from Bridgestone or BF Goodrich. All-terrain, perfect for going in the mountains, just dirt roads, and even on the highway. They're pretty quiet, or really quiet, I should say. I'm a big fan of those. As we work our way back, upgraded running boards for 2025. A little bit more of a rock slider design with the tubes there on the end. Up top here, we're going to have our 9.5-foot Carefree awning. Also our porch light right above the passenger door there. Tinted dual pane acrylic windows. This is a short, so 144-inch wheelbase. Nice short wheelbase to get you over those rocks, depending on how crazy you like to get when you go off-roading. Up top here on the back, you can see we have our backup camera. We have our ladder, which I'll climb up there here in a bit and kind of show you what's up there. We also have our hitch. This is rated for 5,000 pounds. So that'd be 500 pounds of tongue weight. You have a 7-pin connector over on this side. Back here, a couple things to point out. You do have the L-track in the floor to help you tie your gear down. The 25 model versus the older models, you now have this little bench area back here. A little more comfortable. The cushion's a lot more comfortable, not a little, it's a lot more comfortable than the old one. You have your battery hidden under here. You also have an additional solar port. This does come standard with 210 watts of solar. 12-volt outlet. This is your light switch for under the bed here for your garage area. 8.4 kilowatt lithium battery under there. You have breakers and fuses in here. Also a standard outlet with GFCI. All right, I'm going to close this. One more thing here. We do still have the roll-lift screen for the back so that you can black out the rear windows and also get some fresh air circulating as needed. Over on this side, we're going to have our water bay. As you can see right now, we have winterizer in it. It's about that time of year. Here in Colorado, we winterize everything on October 1st or close to it if they come in already winterized. So that's what this is here. Outdoor shower, hot and cold water. City water inlet right here. Water pump switch. And then your fresh valve drain and your winterizing valve. Before I forget, this switch right here turns on your porch light on the driver's side. So I'll go ahead and leave that on. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and climb up here. Kind of give you a peek at what this looks like up top. All right, so you can see there your 210 watts of solar, Winnebago rack, and the Coleman Mach Q air conditioner. As we work our way around the driver's side back here, you're going to have your 30 amp connection. So it's going to be your shore power. So if you happen to stay at an RV park, you plug in your 30 amp cord right there. As with all the Revels, you got the cassette, 5-gallon cassette. So take the cap off, put it in the sewer drain, push the blue button here, that's going to be your vent, that'll allow it to drain. It does have a carrying handle here, one here, and also has wheels. All right, down below is your gray tank drain. You can see up there on the back, there's that porch light I was talking about. Right, this is diesel, so it's got a 25-gallon tank. This is where you fill that. Down below the driver's seat, you're gonna have your chassis fuses. Your seats do have several adjustments. They have lumbar. You can raise and lower the back. This is for your backrest. And this will do the front piece right here. They also have a little leg support. In case you have longer legs, you need a little extra support there. Over on this side, we have a cup holder in here, power doors, power windows. All your light controls are going to be right here. And your hood release is kind of hidden right here on the side. All right, under the hood, as I mentioned earlier, this has an inline 4. Couple quick things to point out here. Positive terminals here in case you need a jump start. Your ground is going to be located over here on the right. As you can see, plenty of space in here. You got your windshield wiper fluid here, oil, your coolant on this side, and your def. Remember when you close the hood not to just pull down, you need to lift up on this so that you don't damage your hood. As with all your other Revels and Spinners, you have the step here in case you need to climb up there to reach your windshield. Oh, up front on the top there on the rack, on both sides of the Revel logo up there, those are actually lights. So those are really cool scene lights so that when traveling at night or need additional lighting, you can pull those covers off and turn those lights on. All right, here on the passenger side, I kind of want to point out a couple of things. Down below is your jack. It's important that you know where that's at in case you have a blowout or need to help somebody change a tire. So as you can see here under this used to be empty basically under there. Now they have your battery mode solenoid under there. To swivel your seat around, I'm going to go ahead and swivel it from here and then I'll show you inside kind of how that works, but I'll spin it around so we can check that out. All right, for those of you that are familiar with the previous model, they had a little chain here that you could adjust. Now it's just a strap. This will help you keep your outside table level whenever you're on uneven ground. Just has a magnet now that holds it in place, nice and simple. You have all your fresh drains down here. You can see we have our roll lift screen, again to get some fresh air circulating on those nice summer days. Grab bar here. We have our Nova Cool refrigerator, ice maker. Gotta love this little 8 ice cubes there. That's perfect for one drink. Here on the side here, we're gonna have our cutting board and induction cooktop. So this cutting board actually doubles as a counter extension. So when you're prepping your food, you got plenty of counter space. You got soft closing drawers. These new latches I'm a big fan of because now you can tell when they're open and closed. If you see the orange or red on this color on this side here, that means it's open. To lock it, you're just going to turn it. So again, that's kind of a nice visual letting you know that it's if it's locked or not. All right, here we're going to have our awning controls, awning light switch, scene light, or porch light I should say. Overhead storage here above the sink. Nice basket here for your condiments, spices, etc. Single stainless steel sink. Down here you're going to have another USB and a USB Type-C outlet, standard outlet, and that is your drain. So it's not a garbage disposal. It helps your drain flush out. So you want to make sure you're not throwing food down there, but it does help when it's time to empty your sink there. Max fan control. You can actually place this anywhere. Comes with the little kit here, so you can hang it anywhere you want to hang it. Again, soft closing drawers. No wasted space. Anywhere they can give you a compartment, they do a good job of doing that. All right, while I'm back here, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this shower and bathroom door. Most people use this as a closet. That's why it comes with the shelf. You can put all the stuff away. You can pack it up here. When you get where you're going, you can always take it out. It does have a rod up here to hang your clothes. Nice little mirror here, so when it's time to get ready for the camp party. They also give you now a little privacy extension here, so when you're getting in and out of the shower. And again, the lock. Before you had to make sure to turn it, you couldn't really tell if it was open or closed. Now you can tell when it's locked. Up front here, we have all our Winnebago and Mercedes manuals in here. Roof access port, 12-volt outlet, USB and USB Type-C, and then a standard outlet here. This is 19.5 feet in length. You get a lot of storage, I gotta tell you. Here's your battery management system up here. Your Timberland heater controls, light controls, and your bed control there. Also your one-place monitoring panel, so you can turn on your water pump, check your tank levels and your battery levels. Here up front, again, if you're familiar with the previous model, you know that the seats have been upgraded a ton. So now you can actually slide it over. If you've got kids coming with you, you know the siblings either love each other or hate each other. So you can always separate them a little bit. You can give them a little more elbow room so they're not fighting. You can push it back in. It also goes forward. And then you can actually recline it some. So get a little more comfortable in here. Before it was just that one single little bench seat. And you do have 3-point seat belts here. Your table kind of swivels around. You can take this off. You can leave it in place so that the kids can, you know, work on their iPad, play games, whatever. Couple things up here. You can have another 12-volt outlet, USB and USB Type-C. These are, as you can tell, scattered throughout the van. So you got plenty of outlets. You also have a RAM mount right here, and then your night shade and your day shade. Down below, let me move this table over. Down below you have a nice little cubby down here to store some additional supplies. You also have a standard outlet down there on the bottom. All right, to swivel this seat, I kind of mentioned it earlier. So you want to make sure this latch right here, this is what you're going to push to swivel it. You want to make sure that it's far enough forward so it'll swivel all the way around without hitting that. Your parking brake on this side Does stay engaged when you just push it down. So you can push it down, stays engaged, so you can swivel the driver's seat without hitting the parking brake. I'll come back in the front, but I'm gonna go out to the back here, kind of hop around a little bit. This was a nice add-on on the 25 models that give you the privacy curtain here. Kind of gives you additional insulation too. Under here, before I put the bed down, I talked about it when I was outside, but this actually doubles as somewhat of a little bench here, so this is nice. You can set up a little table down here and have a dining area if you don't want to eat up front. Take this out of the way, and then I'll go ahead and lower the bed. You do have the storage pouch under here, so you got plenty of room throughout the coach to store a bunch of different things. You have your little cargo net under here. You can put blankets or whatever else you want to throw under there. But, you know, blankets, linens, that kind of stuff's cool in there. To lower the bed, you just push the button. All right, so before I step out of the way so you can get a good view of this, you can actually flip your mattress to get a different firmness. But as I mentioned earlier, this is a lot more comfortable than the previous model. So you do have window back there so you can get some fresh air circulating. Up above the bed is going to be your Coleman Mach-Q air conditioner. Keeps you nice and cool during the night. Everything will run off your lithium battery pack. For boondocking, this thing is awesome. You're gonna have 35 gallons of fresh water, 25 gray, and then your 5-gallon cassette. All right, now I'm gonna hop back up front again, start this up so I can point out a couple things. All right, up front, you're gonna have 3 different storage compartments up here. This is your main one here. It has a wireless charging pad, 12-volt outlet, and then 3 USB Type-Cs. This one right here in the middle, that's the one you would plug your phone into if you want to get to your Apple CarPlay, sync your phone. On the dash here, or on the touchscreen, you can scroll across. If you go to Mercedes apps, you go to smartphone, and then Apple CarPlay. That's where you would connect your Apple phone or your Android. Settings, and I'm going to just touch on a couple of these because these are the ones people usually ask about. Your lane keep assist, you can keep that, you can turn it on or off. Park assist, you can turn on and off. There's a ton of settings in here that you can turn on and off, kind of customize it per your liking. There's your media, you can plug USB or Bluetooth your phone in. Navigation. Again, everything on here you can do touchscreen. You can also push the buttons down here if you want to check out your cameras. And actually the door's open. There we go. So you can push the buttons here, you can mute your audio. You can turn your volume there. You can also control that on the steering wheel on the right side here. This works as a little mouse pad, so you can slide across. You're going to have a back arrow and then a home button. You can also make your phone calls on this side. Over on the left side of the steering wheel, you can set your cruise control. This does have adaptive cruise, so you can set how many car lengths behind the vehicle in front of you want to stay. So you can see right now on the dash, it's saying that the cargo door is open or the side door is open. Really nice feature is that you have your depth gauge right here. So You never have to wonder how much depth you have. You want to make sure you keep that full. You don't ever want to let it redline for too long, or else it will put you in a limp mode or safe mode and kind of limit your speeds. Down here in the middle is your HVAC controls. This is going to control your fan speed, and then this will be your temperature. Hazard lights, rear defroster here. So again, temperature and fan speed. Let's not turn that on. Plenty of cup holders throughout the front here. Down below, it's kind of hard to see, but down here's another USB Type-C and a 12-volt outlet. And then also your key fob actually goes right there. So you want to get in the habit of putting it in there so that it communicates better with your computer. And you do have a little bit of overhead storage here. Before I forget, up on top here, you're going to have your blackout shades for the front windows. This unit was also ordered with the inflatable cab bed. So there's basically an inflatable mattress that airs up, fills this gap in the middle, and then goes across, so that if you have a little one with you, they can sleep across the 2 front seats, giving you additional sleeping area. So kind of a cool feature. It's an option. I think we pretty much order it with everyone that we order as a stock unit. So this unit is available. It's 5N241176. If you're interested in this or any other units that we have on the lot, feel free to give me a call at any time. You can call me on my cell phone. You can shoot me a text or an email. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.